Greetings. Hello. Welcome to Mystic Moons. Still the end of spring. Not the end of spring. Actually, still mid-spring. But it still feels chilly and it feels warm at the same time. Excuse me. And everybody's either getting a cold or getting over the cold, such as in my case. I'm getting over mine. I had the flu, but it's over. Today we're going to talk about politics. The political scene is really wild. Really wild. Uneasy. Let's do a little cleanse. Uneasy. And it's yo-yo. And it seems to be going, even though it goes back and forth in one direction. The one direction is what? That's what we're here to find out. Now, we've had a lot of activity going around. Trump has been in office. Donald Trump has been in office for about 128 days, something like that. That's pretty close. And we have all sorts of questions, all sorts of scenarios going on. And it's been like a real roller coaster ride since Sleepy Joe retired, so to speak. And we had to ask ourselves, where are we going with this? I mean, Trump was supposed to bring in peace in Ukraine. He said within 24 hours, that stuff was going to be over. And he was best buds with Russia. And it was going to be America first. America first. Instead, we've been getting a ping pong thing. I mean, now he's giving the okay to long range missiles in Ukraine. Hello, how are you? Hi, Sky. I mean, there's so much uneasiness and unsettling, and it's only been 128 days, something like that. 128, 126. It's only been 4 months. 4 months of this. Now, and he's giving Putin he's giving them 14 days to listen to me. And with every single country on board in this globe we call Earth. Hello. How are you? Hi, Fish Sticks. Hi, Sky. And you wonder, you want to talk about, this is like, what has Trump, I got a question for like Mystic Moon people. Has Trump lost control of the White House? Is he being dicked around? Is he getting to say, you can't say that? Every single thing he has done is being compromised. And the more outlandish he gets every single day. Which, of course, you can say that's none of my business, but it is our business because you go into the grocery store, seeing the prices are higher. You go into a clothing store, any retail store you go into. And then, and they say layoffs, the business closing, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. It's almost 25%. Almost 1 out of every 4 American workers are unemployed. Alone, Sky. Well, listen to let's find out, first of all, you're home alone. But are we ever really alone? Because there's always somebody who's going to be giving us dictates, giving us messages, or giving us do this, do that, do this, do that. No matter what. So it's nice. So it's kind of interesting. It's not nice to know, but it's kind of interesting to see. Is Trump, has he lost control? When, who's that guy? Elon Musk split the other day. He's gone from the White House best buds. Did he take him and his zillions, his trillions, his billions away? And then now Trump is like a paper bag? In terms of the cash that actually is going around, or are we so bankrupt Are we so bankrupt? We talk about Europe being bankrupt, like Germany saying, "Yes, go ahead, get the Russians, get the Russians." Macron henpecked, or maybe whatever, crow rooster pecked. Macron is always going, "Oh yeah, get the Russians, get the what?" And these countries are all, including our own, are all bankrupt, bankrupt. There's no cash. There's no cash, but yet we print debt. Our monies go out the window for stupid reasons. We know that. We always do that. But now, maybe we didn't care because we were just too busy. But now it's an issue. It is an issue because we are going on a nowhere haunted house trip. Haunted house. So let's see. Let's ask now, who's in control? If Trump is Trump in control of the White House? Let's make sure these cards. Yeah, okay, they're all one way. I don't like inversions. Okay, let me see. Is Trump in control of the White House? Simple question, right? You can handle it. I can handle it. Spirit can handle it. The universe can handle it. Now, who is running this puppet show? Who is running this dog and pony race, right? 2 weeks Russia has to say, I want peace. Like Russia's really going to pay attention, right? It's going to pay attention. Uh-huh. I mean, it's like even snap, this whole bully thing. Now, we've all had bullies in our life. We all had people that say, you do it my way or the highway. We've all been there. And sometimes we have been on the highway with our thumbs out because we don't want to like bend, right? Bend. And let's see. Now we have these 4 cards so far. Let's see. Let's pick one more. This one. Now, who's in control of the White House? Because every single thing that Trump has said, he has not got green light. It's like, a whole lot of barking, but where is the meal? Where is the real deal? His tariffs are going nowhere, except in our pocketbook, we have raised the money. A lot of companies have just raised the money, raised the fee for every single thing, but the tariffs still remain an unsolved issue. Not that it's helping our country or you and I, because the fluctuation, the ping pong is still going on. So, yes, and telling schools, American universities, I've been in some places, the only thing they have going for them, towns, cities, states, is their colleges and universities. All the business have been, wiped out since Obama days, since the 08. That's almost like, that's like 15 or something like that, right? No, I mean, what do they have left but education? And now that is like, oh, we're going to put the money into trade schools. What money and what trade schools? And, a trade school, how many people have degrees? And they're also carpenters and plumbers and electricians. Many. You should at least know how to make a chair, how to use electricity. Trade schools should be another name for what? Elementary school. All right. So the first thing we get here, we get this 2 of Cups. Is Trump running? Has he lost control? So it almost suggests that it was never a one-man team. It was always a shared thing. There's 2 of Cups. We have a 2 of Cups. So was there ever, Trump was like the blah, 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 and I'm going to do this and do that. Okay, so we have the 2 of Cups. This means there wasn't a solo scene. Or there isn't a solo scene. And the next thing we have is the world. Well, United States would like to mouth off to the entire world, but it's more the world, meaning there are like more than one, more than 2. Maybe there's a panel who's running this place, the world. The White House can't be the world because it's not the world. And here we have the 6 of Pentacles. What message are we getting with this 6 of Pentacles? And you get this solo figure, even in the midst of all this sharing, 2 of Cups, the world expanding. And then we have this, maybe it was Musk and him were about the show. No, that's not true. But he had Musk with his dough, his money, had quite a bit of say. And then the world is like, wait a minute, maybe Trump is just too unsteady. He says one thing 24 hours later, another thing 72 hours, another thing. And then we have here the six of coins. The six of coins. Just throwing out aromas, throwing out flags, waving flags to see which way the wind blows. Diplomacy is different. Diplomacy, is it really, what's happening? Maybe they just said he's too old and too changeable. And then we have the sun. Well, we have some powerful cards here. Is he in control? We have the world, we have the sun, and we have this diplomatic thing, and we have the two of cups. It's almost as though it was a shared. Was he taking orders? Was Trump taking orders? Is he compromised? And here we have, do I smell compromise? The war machine is too big. And here we have the Ace of Pentacles. Coins. We have a lot of powerful cards here. The Ace of Pentacles. We could say it could be this, the money, the essence, the future. Or we do it this way. Or maybe, but the question is Trump, has he lost control? And I would say it started out with a symbiotic duo, partnership, that the world was just beginning to know. And then as things went on, things became tangled in terms of like the diplomacy. How soon do we put out the information? And that became a tug of war and discussion, a lot of discussion about what to say to whom and when to say it and how to like deliver it. And then we got a blast of bravado, a blast of a push from some entity, a push from Trump, a push, and then we have the star. This is ambiguous, isn't it? This is ambiguous. We got so the diplomacy was a big deal. I guess that's why you have the tariff war and isolating our neighbors or this or that. I mean, there's a lot of things being rushed. There's a higher force going on here with the sun and the Ace of Pentacles. Changing of direction. Could it be the war machine? You cannot change the war machine. Is the war bringing the only thing into our pockets? Selling weapons? Wait a second here. Now let's see. Something is confusing. How is this world? Okay. Does Trump have... Okay, no. First of all, he was there to shake up things. I believe that the diplomacy did not. His manner of deliverance. And is he in control? Whoever has the cash... That's kind of the mentality of Trump's administration, isn't it? Whoever has the cash, whoever rules the cash. Then we have the sun. Let's see. We'll have to explain this sun. This sun is kind of more clarification, because we know that there's been a lot of changes. And somebody's pulling the strings. Somebody's saying, hey, this stinks. Or this. Or this. No. Ooh, my cat is agreeing. He's going, oh, I must interfere with my kitties. Hold on. Oh, my cat is eluding me. He says he knows I'm after him. Anyway, we're back. Now, who is this sun? This is important. Who is this sun? Who is this? What is this force? Is that Trump? Nah. Who is this sun? Who is this force? This popping out. Who is this sun? I see so many. It sounds like sometimes I'm looking for something, some car that is displeased or something. Wow, this one. Let's take these three. This sun. What? It's 4 cards. What is this? More intel. And we have the magician. The illusion of this and that. The illusion is being the illusion, the tricks, the secrets. The secrets, the tricks, the illusion. And then we have the star. Maybe Trump had just been like shouting out things to appease a fantasy. Appease. Just he feels that Americans cannot be nice and kind and this and that. We have to be aggressive. We have to be number one. We have to rule. We have to conquer. We have to be in control. And being in control is an illusion. It's a human illusion because we're not the only race on this planet or in the universe. So we have to, the illusion, I would say that this sun is basically something of just a brouhaha, the brouhaha image that's necessary. And here we have the 4 of Swords. Now, I would say that it's all theater. It really seems to be quite theater with the magician. We have the star, which is the healing effect of fantasy. It's almost like AI, an illusion, chat box, an illusion of being with people and you're with no one, just by yourself. However, aren't we all by ourselves? Maybe the trick is, or the secret of living is to be alone and be happy instead of lonely and being sad. Here we have the 4 of Swords. So it's all a matter of waiting and putting a few discerning seesaw, tricks. Tricks. I just put my 8-pound pussycat away. So and then who's the star? This star, I would say that Trump has almost, I think he kind of make a mess out of everything, and considering the way that he was hired to be or elected to be. The two of Cups, the world is going to work with us. The 2 of Cups is he was going to work with us and the world for a better place. His diplomatic skills have been triggered, exploded, imploded on every single level. And the next thing we have here is finding out who is running the show because this is not working. So I would say based on what we have seen in the sun, there's a lot of displeasure going on among people of all pocketbook levels. I'll put it that way. And it's almost as though the last stand. And here we have here under the sun, we have the magician, we have the star, and we have the 4 of Swords. It's kind of placating us with just wait and see or more fantasy. So I would say yes. Trump has lost control. He has lost control, and they're trying to find a new figurehead, a new theme, a new mantra, a new transcendental That's not really, the energy isn't transcendental, but a transference of policy, because we're getting too close to realizing that it is a show. A show. Control, control. He came in with a lot of rubato, but he's leaving whimpering. I mean, so many of his things do not make any sense. And even taking money, like no foreign students, making a cap and looking at their social media. Oh, please. Oh, please. And putting the money into trade schools. And as I mentioned earlier, the trade schools are nothing. Everybody does trade. Everyone does trade. And it should be elementary school, should be trade school, especially since every single trade just about uses computers. It's not thinking ahead. You should learn, we should be taught, we should be teaching our people basic skills that we could do without involving quantum computing and everything else involved. You should learn the basics. This is where it's also talk, hyperbole, balloons, helium balloons. So I would say Trump is no longer, he has lost control. Can he regain it? I don't know. I don't know, but right now, if he's to do another 360, another 180 rather, because he's already done 360. He's already countered himself several times, too many times. He's playing too many games at once. It's like he's playing ping pong with like 10 or so balls, like the way an octopus, he has 8 tentacles, 8 arms. And what kind of message are we, the citizens, getting? What kind of message are we, the people of the world, getting from the United States? War, 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 and poverty. And that stinks. That stinks. Who's going to really think that this is a way for progress? It's pollution. It's pollution. Long-range missiles at Russia? Okay, so these are people that have their bunkers, they have their planes, they have their refrigerators all stocked up. But the people of the world are not like that. Nor did they desire to be like that. It's not an envy thing. It's like hot air and barbecue. How can we, the people, get beyond all this? How can we get leadership, voice, by just not listening, by just saying no way, this is garbage, or just turning it off. And if Trump lost control of the White House, we have to ask, which is apparently how, because every one of his initiatives are kaput. They're in storage. They're not usable. They're not working. Have they worked? Yes. Our prices have increased since Biden has left the White House. They're going to go up and up. Do you think even if they withdraw all the tariffs and go back the way it was, that the prices are going to go down? No. Because that money, that extra money, is too good. Why should I charge 50 cents for an avocado when I can get $5 for it? It's $4.50 in my profits every time I sell every avocado. We all can do the math. So we have to understand ourselves. Who's in control of the White House? Who's in control of the United States? Now that the first buddy is left? First buddy and his harem of babies' mamas. To me, that was like pretty hard to take. I don't mind a braggart. I don't mind this. I don't mind that. But when you have like baby mommy, you have babies popping out like a garden, like a Cabbage Patch dolls. That's a little hard that's hard. And then you have your business. Who else? I mean, how many others are going to have had, and are going to have Elon Musk babies? I wonder, and you wonder, and do we need to hear this type of behavior? As women, do we need this? As I got my meal ticket. How about a job and a skill? How about that? And finding, and then saying our oldest and most and most honored educational institute, Harvard, is trashed, is this, is that, and telling colleges what to say. We have to think the Trump way. We have to think, or maybe Trump is just a label. We have to think one thought. Are we already at 1884, 1984 rather? Are we already there? Hey, how are you? Hi, Castor. Yeah, I mean, you just have to think about what are they doing to us, and then one thought, this and that, this and that. I mean, let us increase the value of not just memorizing things, learning things, learning. Trade school belongs in elementary school. Learn how to garden, learn how to tailor, make clothes. I mean, why are we going to this whole thing of like, you have to be like 20 years old before you go upon something? You know, you go into a career. Learn it right away. It's easy. Americans can do quite a few things at the same time. There's no set boundaries. This set boundaries on all of us is nauseating. Nauseating, right? Do you think it's nauseating? I think that humans can do our race can do a lot of things at the same time. I think all our nationalities can do fabulous. We can do many, many things. We don't have to be concerned about this, and that, because it's petty. When you need a pair of pants, you need a pair of pants. You're cold, you're cold. You're hot, you're hot. You're hungry, you're hungry. We all have these needs. And this is what our leaders, Macron, Stammer, and the rest of them are like, what? What is this? And he's just snap, snap, snap to the Russian people and tell them you're killing people. What do you think war is? We are right. It stands for like, if you believe that you do not believe us, then you get killed. There's killings on both sides, and the news and the propaganda is so one-sided. How about peace, which is what Trump was elected to go there and bring peace, not to cast sides and to like more blood, more human tissue available, more organ donation from the dead. This is crap. So, don't you think that we should have a worldwide peace thing? Of course, we're not going to find out. Now, peace, universal human peace. That's what our leader, Trump, was coming into office for, and to make our country stand at its own 2 feet. Not to be calling people names, not to be calling our foreign policy is still the same as it was under Biden. It's gotten worse because now we're still giving little Zelensky, who can't change his clothes more than his one set of outfit. We're still giving him billions of dollars daily, millions and millions and millions a day. We're still providing weapons. So who's making out? Our poor people are still suffering. This is not the Trump administration that we signed up for. He's lost control. He's changed his tactics. The Golden Dome. The this, the that, long-range missiles. This is not the way. But this is now his way. This is Trump's way. Is he going to change 3 weeks from now? He's not going to change for peace. You see? We'll just have to see. So, and the thing is, you have to wonder who's in control of the White House. That's the question. Who is in control of the White House? Every single couple of days, different policy. Well, I'm going to, if anyone has any questions or would like to ask anything about politics, about themselves in this realm of changeability, of this echoing of Trump. No, it's not about Trump hate. It's about what the policies are exactly. Are we dealing with somebody who's unstable, somebody who fluctuates? Are we dealing with a CGI person? Are we dealing with reality? Are we the opposite? I mean, is this just Joe Biden, but a little fatter and a little louder? What is this? And more, caffeined up or something like that, caffeined up? What's the deal? What is the deal? That's what we got to ask ourselves. What is the deal? Who is running the White House and for what? Our annihilation? The annihilation of Europe? NATO? I mean, there's no brains, there's no calculation. There's just, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Just hearing yourself speak. It's a little mental, isn't it? A lot mental. Well, we just have to make our stance. Peace, peace, no war, peace, peace. End this mess. End this mess. Russia has already won Ukraine. That's why they're not like begging, let's have a peace deal. They already won. But they won a long time ago. There goes my kitty. He's saying, all right, so I'm going to end this. But if you have any comments, do you think that Trump is, did a 180 about every single thing? Do you think he's being, is he being fought against? Is he being, and where is he going with all this? That's what you got to ask. More Gaza, more Ukraine, more this, more that, more tariffs, more higher prices. What is he going with that? Are these millionaires, billionaires so out of touch with the people they are representing? Or getting poorer and poorer and poorer each day? Is that leadership? Is that something we yearn for? And calling it, classifying this and that. Oh, so nauseating. So nauseating. It's nauseating. The main thing is we have to eat and pursue our lives. And then the killing field somewhere. It's ridiculous. All right, let's just cleanse this air and see that we can see that our Trump is not our Trump. On that note, I'm going to end this. So until the next time, bye-bye.